Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jen. I have 3 kiddos, 3, 6, and 8. They are, my youngest is in preschool 3 days a week, and my 2 older 2 are in kindergarten and 3rd grade. Today's video, I am sharing some school lunch ideas to pack for their lunches. I've had a lot of requests to do a school lunch idea video, but I haven't done it because my kids, they're kind of particular on what they eat for their lunches, and it's a lot of the same kind of stuff. But for those of you who want some ideas and want to see what I pack my kids' lunch and how I pack their lunch, I do have some ideas for you, and these are just some of the main things that are always packed in my kids' lunches. So I will share those with you. I didn't record the whole packing process because, to be quite honest, it's just quick after dinner as I'm cleaning up the kitchen, or as I'm making dinner, I'm making lunches, or if it's not done the night before, which I usually try to get lunches packed the night before, then I am doing it in the morning, and then in the morning, it's the morning time before school. Who has time to record packing a lunch? So I've just recorded what I actually have in the lunchbox, and then I'll go through it in detail and tell you what it is. But yeah, these are just the main things that are pretty much in rotation in my kids' lunchboxes on the regular basis. Now, I am going to share the lunch containers that I am using. I absolutely love these. I used these last year for my daughter, and then I got more this year since I'm packing for my son as well. It's the Easy Lock containers, and I get them from Amazon, and they're easy for the kids to open. They have the little clasp on each side and have a seal on the edges, so it is sealed, so it's not going to leak out in the lunchbox. But on the inside, the compartments aren't sealed. But that's not really a problem for us because I'm not sending liquidy type of things in this anyways. If there is something liquidy, or I'll put it in a separate container with a lid. But what I like about these are these inside containers come out. So it's also an option if you have enough of these that you can use 2 of the little divided ones and put them in there like that, or use 2 of the larger ones, just to kind of customize it and make it what you want. But I feel like it's easier to wash this way. It's easier for them to dry this way. I have had ones in the past that have the compartments in it, and then you have to dry them in between because they just don't dry really good. So I really like the concept of this container, and I'll leave this linked down below, but it'll also be in my Amazon favorites list too. But these are my all-time favorite lunch containers, and the kids like them. They don't have any problems opening or closing them. You know it's going to be closed back and put back in the lunchbox after lunch instead of the ones that you just take off and on. They might not get it on good, and then if they don't finish eating all of their food, then it could spill out in the lunchbox. But I've never had any issues with this leaking or the kids not being able to open it or close it properly. So this is my all-time favorite lunch containers, and it's not as, the main reason I tried this out last year was for the size. It's not too big like a lot of the other containers, and it fits in their lunch boxes so good. So it fits in there with ice pack, drink, you know, a yogurt tube, anything else like that. It just fits very good in the lunch boxes. So that is my favorite lunch container. And then I will show you in a video. I don't have their drink cups with me right now because they're at school and they're with their lunches. But I will show you what we use as their drink in their lunch boxes, because I don't send juice boxes or regular water bottles or anything like that. They're like little reusable type of juice boxes, and I fill them with water, and then I use a drink mix, not a full drink mix, but it's not all the sugar that's in juice or the traditional juice boxes. It's just a little bit of a healthier option. Basically just water with a little bit of flavor. And that fits nicely in their lunch boxes as well. So I'll show you that in a clip and explain that a little bit more. But now that we got that out of the way, I'll go ahead and jump in and show you some of the lunch ideas that I packed for my kids' lunches. The first lunch that I'm showing you is homemade pizza Lunchables, and this is currently my kids' favorite. They're asking for this one a lot. I have the silicone baking cups, and in that I have turkey pepperoni, shredded mozzarella cheese, and then in the little cups with the lids I have some pizza sauce, and then underneath I have 3 little pizza crusts. And to make the pizza crust, I use the Mama Mary's brand pre-made pizza crust, the thin ones, and then I cut them out, and the kids like those the best. I've tried different options to make like the actual pizza part, but they like the way that these taste the best. And then I have just little spoons for them to use for the sauce to make their pizzas. And then we have a side of olives. My kids love black olives. You'll see black olives a lot in my kids' lunches. And then we also have fruit. They love fruit. Today we've got strawberries and kiwi. Now this is my daughter's favorite lunch. This is a pasta salad, and in the pasta salad I slice up a mozzarella cheese stick, pepperonis. We use turkey pepperonis and black olives, and this is just the classic box pasta salad. And then we also have got grapes and little cutie mandarin oranges and pickles. She loves pickles, so that's one of her favorites. So for this lunch, we have little mini turkey pitas. These are mini whole wheat pitas, and I've sliced them in half, and I have put hummus on the inside and then folded up little pieces of deli meat turkey breast in there, and a side of black olives. We have grapes and goldfish. Next is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and this is like a homemade Uncrustable. I have the little cutter, little punch thing to make these at home. And then we have a side of sliced cucumbers and baby carrots, along with some strawberries and veggie straws. So that is what is for lunch on this day. So this lunch my daughter asked for, this is like a hummus dipper type of lunch. I have hummus in a little container with a lid back here. And then we also have turkey pepperonis. We have some sliced cucumber, and then the whole wheat mini pitas. I have a couple in there that I've sliced in half that she can dip. We have some mixed berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberry. And then we have some pretzels that can also be dipped in the hummus. So for this lunch is we have turkey rolls. So this is just rolled up turkey lunch meat, and then a slice of provolone cheese. My son specifically asked for this kind of cheese today. I have a hard-boiled egg that I have taken the yolk out because they don't eat the yolk, and we have sliced cucumber, and then we also have grapes, strawberries, and blueberries for our fruit on this day, and then a side of veggie straws. So this was a really easy one. My kids could probably eat pizza every single day, but we had leftover pizza, and so she had a couple little slices of the leftover pizza along with some black olives and strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. And then she asked for pickles, and these pickles are so good. If you like pickles and you haven't tried the O Snap brand, they're like the little dilly bites is what they're called. They're like in individual bags, I think like $1 a bag. But they are so good, and she absolutely loves those kind of pickles. So that was a lunch for her on this day.
Next, we have kind of the same concept of the other turkey rolls, but a couple things different. We have just the turkey rolls along with sliced cheddar cheese. We have some baby carrots and black olives, along with mixed fruit, and you'll always see the fruit in our lunches. But this is some strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries, and then he asked for Chex Mix on this day. So this is the last lunch that I'm going to show you in this video, and this is probably my kids' most requested lunch that I make most often, and this is what they called swords. If they say swords, I know this is what lunch they mean. And to make the swords, I use turkey sausage sticks, and then I slice a Colby Jack cheese stick into quarters, and then I put it on some turkey pepperoni and then end it with a black olive. So it's really good and protein loaded, good for them. And then we have a side of baby carrots on this day. And then for fruit, we have some strawberries, blueberries, oranges, and then a side of veggie straws. So these are the drink containers that I mentioned earlier in the video. They're like a little reusable drink juice box, I guess you want to call it. It has the straw and then this little thing that slides back and forth, and then when it's closed, it seals the straw so it's not going to leak out or anything. So yeah, that's what we use for drinks in their lunchbox, and we just put water in it and then put a little bit of a drink mix just to give it a little bit of a flavor. And we haven't had any problems so far this year with them leaking, so they've worked out pretty good. But I also wanted to show you how these things fit in the lunch boxes. It looks like Easton did not finish his oranges. Looks like he ate everything except for the little mandarin oranges. And then the drink fits right there. There's still a little bit of space to put a little something else. Yogurt tube, just whatever else we need to put in there. And then I put a napkin and a little wet one hand sanitizing wipe, and that's how I pack their lunches. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I've packed for my kids' lunches, and I hope you got some ideas from it. I'll see about doing another one like this in the future, but I really don't have too many more options because they kind of just like the same stuff over and over. We don't really experiment too much with lunches at school because I want to make sure that they're eating them and that their bellies stay full. Don't forget to look at the links down below for my lunch favorites, my Amazon favorites store, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.